Yeah, today is a sad morning for Nigeria youth because of the way and manner we were massacred yesterday by the people we actually called our leaders. It has been a very horrible night for me. Like as you can see, I've not had a single night sleep. But this is one of the most difficult time in my life in the last 40 years. This is the first time I've seen a nation killing its people. What they require from these people is just a simple protection. We want to live. We've suffered too much in you guys' hands. That was all my people asked for. And all they get in return was their blood was used in wiping away. Their blood was used. My people were used as a sacrificial lamb by the people, by the government that were actually supposed to protect them. Yesterday, I was killed. The moment a youth was killed for fighting for justice, I was murdered. The moment the youth was killed for fighting for his own right, there my blood was spilled. The moment a youth was killed for no just cause, rather than asking this wicked, heartless government that all we need is give us our life. Since I was born, I'm getting close to 50. I have never seen peace in a nation I called home. Many of us had to run away, run to the Mediterranean Sea in order for us to have a life. And this is all we get in demanding for our rights. Buhari had murder sleep, and sleep he will not get. Buhari has decided to break Nigeria into pieces, and we, the youth of our generation, will help him to actualize it. Let me say something clearly. What will a man if you do not have the right to make a demand in a nation or in a home you call yours? What sort of life are you going to live when your right becomes a threat to those that have kept you perpetually in bondage? It was clear yesterday that this group of people actually understood all they have been doing. It was clear yesterday that all that they have been doing since the creation of this nation was an attempted method in order to keep the children of the less privileged in total bondage. For no reason, they began to kill my people. For no reason. The youth who were sitting quietly, they lived in that Lekki toll gate for the last 14 days. They've not committed any crime. They've not been violent. Even when robbers were caught among them, they hand over them to the Nigerian police. There was even one that was beaten, and the guy was a little bit injured. They took him to the hospital. Right in the hospital there, they interrogated him and begged him to support them. This Nigerian youth received over 30 million naira as donation and support. And they were able to give accurate account of every kobo that they used. These boys and these heroes never for once hit at a policeman. These boys and these girls never for once fight against the military. Even in their 505 demand, two of the essential demands were actually in support of the Nigerian military, which comprises of the police, the army, and every other military apparatus in Nigeria. But yesterday, some paid soldier men who was taken from Borno State was sent to go and kill innocent Nigerians. And these guys actually came with a machine gun, shooting at armless protesters, killing them in their dozens. The world is quiet over what my people is passing through. How will I have sleep when my brothers we have been killed? How will I have peace? My family were murdered yesterday. I want to call on every mother in Nigeria. It is time you wake up. Your children were killed on the street. They were murdered in cold blood. They never committed any crime. This overzealous army could go to Samba Forest and tackle the Boko Haram. This overzealous could go to Katsina State or Kaduna and tackle the bandit. This overzealous army could not go to Benue State and tackle the Fulani militias who is going on rampage, killing people. But they had all the guts and the power to go and attack innocent. They are right as part and parcel of a failed nation. I want you guys to understand today, Buhari had mother sleep. And wherever his children are, all over the world, we as a people, we should start looking for them. We should drag them before the international community. Let them understand that the graveness of what their father had just done. How can a man at the age of 70, even that is, he has less than one battery to live, decided to kill innocent people, all for the sake of money. This morning I saw on Channels Television, and the federal government said they have lost over 740 billion naira at the Lekki toll gate. So, killing your people, massacring the leaders of tomorrow, massacring the future of Nigeria is more better than losing money. If you have agreed to their demands, with these boys have stayed on the street for this long, we knew what you guys were planning, because you know that after 30 days, the international community will come up and intervene in the plight of the Nigerian youth. All you could do is to send our soldiers. From a reliable information, you actually send out soldiers from Borno. And I'm so very sure those soldiers you send are Boko Harams, who you have enlisted into the Nigerian army for a time like this. We all know your plans. You are planning very well in order for you to remain in power, in order for you to be able to create an anarchy in the nation called Nigeria, so you can remain in power perpetually over 2023. Let me tell you this, Muhammadu Buhari, and every one of you, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, it is a disgrace to you, sir. When your first son died, we knew and we understood how pained you were. When your first son died, we knew how depressed you were. Now you allowed the federal government, led by the man you imposed on us, to kill my people. You allowed him and his blood-sucking Fulani herdsmen in military uniform to massacre my brothers and my sisters in cold blood. What you don't understand is this. You've just woken the sleeping giants. You've just woken another insurgency, because the youth in Nigeria are not going to take it easy with you guys. Shawolu, let me tell you, you have children schooling, living abroad, but you allow the children of a nobody to be killed all for the sake of money. What we were asking for, it was nothing less than a child of a nobody can become somebody in a nation without the help of anybody. Was that too difficult for us to ask as a people? Was that too difficult for us to ask as the leaders of tomorrow? You take your child abroad to train them so that you can bring them back to lord over us. We said, no, enough of this. We are tired of this system. Allow us to also be part and parcel of a nation we call our own. But rather than you giving us that request, you decided to send your militia army against us. They killed us in our numbers. They murder us. When I saw the blood of my people gushing out from their body while they were taking their last breath, tears rolled down my eyes. I cried. Oh. We are living in a nation where life doesn't matter. We are living in a nation where all they think or all they want is all about money. We are living in a nation whereby the leader do not care about his people. We are living in a nation whereby brutal force is the order of the day. Can somebody explain to me what is the difference between the SARS men that we are agitating against and Buhari? We told Buhari we want SARS to end. He said he has heard us. We told Buhari we want to end police brutality. He said he had heard us. And why? He said he asked us to leave the way. We told him, no, we are not leaving now because we don't believe in you. All he could do was to kill us. Is he not telling me that what we told him, that we never believed in him, was a lie? What happened yesterday in Lagos is just a show that everything Buhari told us from the beginning of this protest, he never met it. All he wanted was for us to leave the street so they can make so much money. And as we decided not to leave, we wanted to get this done once and for all. He came after our lives. He killed us in our numbers. Let me tell you this, brothers. Edo State was supposed to be used as an experimental ground for this crime and for this genocide. This is genocide. This is not a murder. This is genocide. This is genocide. This is genocide. This is not murder. This is genocide. Buhari has a plan. Buhari has a plan. It is getting clearer and clearer by the day. Every word that comes out of the mouth of Nnamdi Kanu, it is getting clearer and clearer by the day. Every word that comes out of the mouth of this guy, this militant in the Niger Delta, Asari Dekumbo. It is becoming clearer and clearer by the day that Buhari has an agenda in order for him to Islamize the entire nation. Let me shock you with what I heard yesterday, that Buhari is planning to create anarchy in the south, particularly in Yoruba land. And the likes of the traitors of Tinubu, the likes of the traitors of Shaworu, and all these political criminals have held the nation hostage. They are selling their birthright today just because of the peanuts they are getting. The Northeast is in war with the Boko Haram. The Northwest is in war with the bandits. The North Central is in war with the Fulani militias. The South is in war with the Niger Deltas. The Southeast have had not so much relative peace because of the presence of IPOB. The only part of Nigeria that actually have related peace was the Southwest, which Buhari had murdered the relative peace in the Southwest yesterday by killing my own people. Let every murder comes out. It is time that we say no to this brutal force. Where is his wife, Aisha Buhari? You allowed your husband, whether dead or alive, to begin to kill Nigerians in their numbers. You allowed your husband to send the military after innocent children. And you forget that you have children of your own also. How do you think if your son that had accident on the other time died? How painful would it have been to you if that son of yours who fed them on a motorbike ride had died? No, talk of children who never had any form of guns. You started shooting at them. And Aisha Buhari, you are sitting in Aso Rock, eating and drinking, celebrating on the death of the Nigerian people. Yemi Osibanjo, you are making Christianity to become a child's play. You are a professor in law and you are a pastor in the Redeemed Christian Church of God. You are there, your people are being killed and kept quiet because of the peanuts that you are getting. My question to you is this: where are you taking the money to? The money you have made, where are you actually taking the money to, for goodness sake? You are already you are a billionaire by your record. Where are you taking the money to? Your wife is sitting beside you, your children are there, and they see other people's children being killed. Don't be surprised that one day it will come to you guys where your children will be murdered just the way you have killed the children of the less privileged. Don't think because power have been put in your hands, then you can use it the way you want. A time will come where your own children, their blood shall be spilled on the street of Nigeria. Today is a day to mourn for the fallen heroes. Today is a day to mourn for the fallen heroes. We all, as Nigerian youth all over the world, we must stand in unity to fight this set of people who have consistently, continuously decided to use us for monies. Every Nigerian politician, they are all ritualists. They rejoice in the blood of others, but they will take their children, hide them in other parts of the world. Tinubu had run away from Lagos yesterday night. He had run right now to United Kingdom. I am calling on the British government to fish out Tinubu wherever he is and return him back to Nigeria. If actually the British are not responsible for this crime, for this crime against humanity, if the British government are not responsible for the death of these people, please, I want to ask them, wherever they are, whether they're in France, whether they're in Britain, whether they're in the United States of America, they should be returned back home. They should tell them, let them go and feast their shit old country. He ran away after he was bombarded by telephone calls by Lagosians asking him why he had allowed, the death of their people. Let me play you a video. Hear these guys. My heart bleeds. My heart bleeds. Now hear this telephone conversation.
All of us find out the cause of this. Find out who has the constitutional authority to order soldiers.
Why are you people not coming out to say anything? Why are you people silent?
Why are you not fighting for us? Why are you not fighting for us?
This is how people are being killed. Why are you people silent about it? If you kill everybody, why are you going to govern? You are going to govern yourself and the goat and the police and the cow.
Hello?
We can hear you, please.
Okay. I'm not the commander-in-chief.
Are you trying to track us now so that you can track us and come and
kill us, Abby?
Why are you people not saying anything?
You are just being wicked. You are just being wicked.
Happy about this. You people are old. Let us have peace of mind. Give us a good comment. That's what we want. Are we asking for too much?
Don't you have children too?
Are we asking for too much?
Don't you have children too?
What is all this? Your children will grow up and you'll be dead by then and they will suffer for everything that you people are doing right now.
Excuse me. You don't even read your social media. You don't need it to understand. You don't even think about tomorrow today. You don't even think about the lie. They feed you lies.
They feed us lies. Is it not what we are seeing? Who ordered the soldiers to go and
We are sure you have powers over this. We are sure you have powers.
Just we have the right to protest in this country. Why are we a citizen? Why are we suffering? Are we born to suffer?
Why do you believe it is me who ordered the army to
Because you are the one with the talks, as always. You are the one with the talks. You are the one who is always doing this. You are the one that because they locked down toll gate, because you can't make the money you have. If you haven't made enough money, for goodness sake, how much money are you going to spend till you die? How much money?
Who told you that I'm the owner of toll gate?
How much money are you going to be denying this, sir? You are old. You have children. You have children. You have children. You are not going to be alive forever. That's what you should know. You will not be alive forever. And when you are gone, they will continue to suffer for all these things people are doing. People came out to protest peacefully. They didn't attack anybody. From day one, then you people started sending thugs everywhere. Everywhere is on fire now.
Now, if you are in Europe, please, I want you guys to help me. This is Tinubu's number. If you can't do anything, bombard him with calls. If you can't do anything against this evil man who had tied Lagos down as his estate, if you can't do anything, you can call him and insult the hell out of his life. A father that refused to give himself respect will be insulted by his children. The number is 080 622 40104. 080 622 40104. 080 622 40104. Let the entire Nigerian youth call this man until he dies. It will never be well with Tinubu all his life. Even when they called him when the atrocity was being committed by the soldier that himself and his criminal master sent, they decided to continuously kill our people. He was telling them he was not the one that sent the soldiers, and your people are being killed. Ahmed Tinubu, you will never die well. You will never die well. Your children will suffer for the atrocity that you committed yesterday against innocent youth. If there is still God in heaven, the God of heaven will turn his back against you and against your children. You will never die well. You will know no peace. Your children will know no peace all their lives. The blood of this innocent youth that you have killed, we cry out for vengeance against you. The blood of these innocent citizens of Nigeria that you have killed, we cry out for vengeance against you and your generation. All the money that you needed, you will never get it. You will labor in vain. As you have made many mothers to cry, so shall you shed tears. The number, I repeat again, please write the number down if you want it. The number is 080 622 40104. 080 622 40104. 28 were shot down yesterday. 28 harmless protesters were killed by Tinubu and his boys, led by Tinubu's father. Hear what a Sodiama says. Hear this. Hear what a Sodiama says.
Nigerian Army, big shame to you. Big shame.
Look at it.
To you.
Look at this, a military guy.
Nigerian Army, big shame to you. This civilian's blood tested Lenny, we definitely ask you. It will definitely ask you. You're a disgrace to that uniform, code and conduct. You're a big disgrace to that uniform. Nigerian Army, big shame to you.
You see, that is a military man. Angry yet now. Yesterday evening, not evening, I've not slept. I've been awake all through the night. I've not slept. In the morning, around 3 o'clock this morning, a naval officer called me from Nigeria. Okay? And even the Navy, they are bittered. The navies, they are bittered over what happened yesterday in Lekki. We thank God that their plan was to use Edo as a ground. That was why they actually on their own did the prison break that they masterminded. And when they did that, our boys, sometimes violence helps. God has a way of helping people. He has a way of helping you out of the problem that you find yourself. The Upper Sababa youth went on rampage, destroyed 5 police stations in Benin, and carted away with so much ammunition and guns. If you see yesterday at Saple Road near Central Market, there was exchange of bullets between the Nigerian soldiers and yes, he wanted to switch it off because he had been receiving calls yesterday. If you can send a message, send message on it. If you can send message on that number. If you can send message, my brothers and sisters, send message on that number. If he has WhatsApp him with voice calls. Curse the hell out of his generations, even onto the 10th generation, for what he allowed to happen yesterday in Lekki Toll Gate, all because of money. We cry of racial discrimination in Europe, where we live. But right at the door of my home, and be killed. We are being massacred by people who just feel all they need is money. When they tried that in Benin, when the youth took out the guns, they withdrew their plan. They were supposed to be in Benin that same yesterday. They were supposed to be in Benin that same yesterday to kill the Benin youth. But unfortunately for them, our people took the laws into their hands. That scared them away because they knew they're going to be casualty because they don't really know the route. The people they use today are people that they brought from the north. There are people they brought from the north. Buhari wants to kill the certain people. I am in support. I am tired of one Nigeria. One Nigeria is a fraud. One Nigeria is not workable. One Nigeria is the benefit of just the north alone. We as a people will say no to one Nigeria. Let us go our separate ways. We cannot continually be killed by these big people. That nation called Nigeria is a fraud. It's an empire of the British government. I am calling on the Queen of England. I am calling right now on the Prime Minister of Britain. This nation called Nigeria was what your forefathers put in place for us. We never bargained for it. We never signed any contract to have anything to do with those barbaric northerners. We never bargained to have anything to do with those inhumans, murderers called northerners in any form. You forced them on us. You made it to become part of a peaceful, loving part of the city or of the nation called Nigeria. We're asking you to undo that evil that you have done. You guys are actually the people that have put the entire Africa in this mess. You are enjoying the wealth. You are enjoying relative peace in your country. But you are perpetually allowing Africa to burn, all because of your selfishness. We are saying we are tired of all you guys are doing against the people of Africa. Britain, we want you to come back and redo and undo the atrocity you committed in 1914. We can never be part of this killing squad called the Northerners. Nigeria is a fraud. How can you put a sane and an insane people together in one nation? Today, I join my voice with the voice of Nnamdi Kanu. Today, I now understand that Nnamdi Kanu was actually saying the fact. With the help of some people that are sabotaging the effort of the southern Nigeria, the likes of Tinubu, the likes of Shawolu, who decided to trade the life of their youth, 28 precious lives. They killed 28 future Nigerians. They killed 28 governors and presidents. They killed 28 professors, all for the quest to continually hold on to power. How old is Ahmed Bola Tinubu? How many years do you have to live on earth before you die? How old is Shawolu? How many years do you have to live on earth before you die? Why will you not leave a good legacy for your children to inherit after all the money that you guys have made? The two of you have been in government since 1999, since the inception of democracy in Nigeria. Ahmed Bola Tinubu, Shawolu, and the likes of you. You've been in government from the beginning. You've made so much money at the expense of the Lagosians. What more do you still want? You murdered my people. Buhari have murdered sleep, and sleep you will not get anymore. Wherever you know that they are in, anytime any of these criminals, call politicians who have refused to speak out against this injustice that was meted out on the Nigerian youth yesterday. Wherever they are, I don't care anymore. They're all one and the same bunch of people. I must tell you, I regretted ever supporting any of them in the last election. Whether Governor Obaseki, anyone, I regretted ever doing it. And my support for any politician ended yesterday when they allowed our people to be killed. The entire governors in Nigeria were aware of what was going to happen. The entire senators and legislators were aware of what was going to happen yesterday. Because this guy, the Senate president, the speaker of the state of the House of Representatives, went to see Buhari on Sunday. And that same Sunday, on Monday of it, a peaceful protest that have lasted over 13 days became violent. Is that not suspicious? A peaceful protest that have been there for the past 14 days became violent all overnight. They could not have any plan, any way for them to come in and massacre the people. Please let us share this video. Let it go viral. Let the world know that these idiots, these criminals, these murderers, these demonic people called leaders have murdered sleep, and Nigeria will know no sleep. The blood of the 28 youth that you killed on the altar of greed will cry for vengeance. The blood of these innocent presidents and governors that you have murdered yesterday, we cry for vengeance. The blood of these future leaders, you call and say we are the leaders of tomorrow, and you have refused to allow us to see tomorrow. May your children and your children's children never see tomorrow. Bola Ahmed Tinubu, Shawolu, Osibanjo, Buhari, may your children never see tomorrow. As you have cut short the life of these innocent children, may the God of heaven cut short the life of your families. May the God of heaven cut short the life of your children. May the God of heaven cut short the life of your generation. Listen, enough is enough. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. They shot these people with live bullets. They were using machine guns, killing innocent Nigerians. Even when they were saying, we are armless, we are peaceful protesters, they were raising the Nigerian flag, and this army rained bullet on them. Do you know, by international law, by international convention, when anybody, even a criminal, holds the flag of his nation in his hand, or the flag of any nation for that matter, you don't shoot at them. You don't do it. It is against the international law. That was the reason why Tinubu ordered that the light should be switched off. That was the reason why Tinubu ordered that the CCTV cameras in Lekki toll gate should be taken away, so that the world will not see that these guys were having flags in their hand. But thank God that the entire social media space have been inflated with flag of Nigeria with blood on it. Yesterday, the green, white, green became green, red, green. From being white, it became green. From being white, it became red. The blood of the youth has changed the color of the Nigerian flag. They were killed in their numbers. Peace. You guys have murdered peace. Peace you will not get. Except there is no God in heaven. Whatsoever you dare, listen, whatsoever you do, whatsoever thing you serve, will come against you. Every of the idol you worship, every of the charms that you have done, they will come against you. In this period of time, nothing will work for you. This curse I am laying upon you today, if you decide to go anywhere and to any native daughter to clean it up, it will never work. This curse will not end in your time. It will go to your generation and your generation until you all will come out and beg for forgiveness. Because the blood of this innocent youth that you murdered yesterday will cry for vengeance. You think killing us will make us to back out? You think killing us will make us to surrender? You think killing us will make us not to demand our right and justice in the country that we own together? Your children go to school on our expenses. When the children are sick, they are being treated on the expense of the Nigerian people, the Nigerian youth. Because 90% of the workforce of Nigerians are youth. When Buhari is sick, we the Nigerian who pay his bills. You decided to kill us after all that we have done for you. You will die a shameful death. Your death will be so painful that even your children will weep for you. You are evil. And your evil will be meted out on your children and your children's children. You can't escape this. Tinubu, you can't escape this. Governor Sanwo-Olu, you can't escape this. Now we know why Ambode was removed as a governor by Tinubu. Because Ambode was actually for the people. The heart of Governor Ambode of Lagos State was actually the heart for the people. You killed us all in the name of money. How many food can you eat? How many monies can you spend? How many cars can you drive? You have mother sleep. And sleep you will not get anymore. You have mother sleep. And sleep you will not get anymore. The life of these people will cry for vengeance. Because, listen guys, when I saw them dying yesterday, I lost everything. I lost everything. Seeing these innocent children on the floor crying. Saying, you are killing us, you are shooting at us. And these heartless, wicked, demonic Fulanis never listen. They continually raining bullets on innocent protesters. The most peaceful protest I've ever seen in my life was the one that was conducted in Lekki Tollgate. They have essential dogs. They have securities that comes in there to make sure that everything was in order according to plan. They arrested over 6, armed robbers within. They handed them to the police. They never killed them. People were sleeping on the street. Not 1 day, not 2 days, not 3 days, not 4 days. People were on the street for 13 days. That they even had to not build some kind of a canopy for them because of the rain. This was the extent that they went. How would they just turn overnight to become violent? If this was not the plan of the Nigerian government. This was all the plan from the beginning when it started with Edo, knowing that Edo is very volatile. They released other criminals to the street just for them to have an opportunity like this. But thank God that the Edo youth decided to go an extra mile and committed some other crimes that scared away the military from Edo. And they vented their angers on the Lagosians and the people in Abuja. But nobody in the north was killed. There were protests of insecurity in the north, vandalizing government properties, but no one was shot at. Buhari, you have mother sleep, and sleep you will get no more. You have decided to kill those who are actually the future. You have killed your future. You've killed the future of your children. The crime you've committed today, a day will come when your child, that your son, that your daughter, you ate so dear, we pay the price. This is a price. This is a price. This is a debt that will be paid anyhow. Just like Malam El-Rufai said, when you kill a full animal, it is a price that must be paid. It doesn't matter if it's 100 years. But what you have done today to the Nigerian youth is a price that you will pay someday. Wherever you know that their children are, please go to that city, go to that state, go to that city, go to that state in that country, and protest the extraction of their children back to Nigeria. Let us make Europe and America uncomfortable for these criminals. Let us say no, wherever they are. If you know wherever they are, let us begin to protest against them. I weep for my country. I weep for my people. This is a sad day for me. I was murdered yesterday. My heart bleeds. The bullet passed through my heart. The bullet passed through my head. The gruesome murder of my brothers and sisters. The day a youth was killed innocently, part of me was murdered. Yesterday, I was devastated. Seeing the gruesome murder, the crying for help of the Nigerian youth. To an extent, comedian AY have no other choice than to say, what do I have to live for? Davido had to come out and said, Buhari, you need to go right now. People are pained because of this atrocity that this evil man has just put on us. Keeping quiet will not solve the issue. This is Ahmed Bola Tinubu number. Please let us call in. Let us bombard him with calls. If you can send SMS to him. Let us call in. His number is 080 622 40104. 080 622 40104. And for the pastors in Nigeria, for the bishops, for the general overseers, right now, I don't care. You guys have fed us. You guys have fed us. When the good people keep quiet in a country, the wicked becomes the DPOs and the kings. Your silence has stayed too long. It is no more golden. Your silence is not cowardice. The people that were killed in Target yesterday, especially most of these people, are your church members. They are Christians. How will you sit down and allow an infidel, a murderer, to kill your people continuously? And you ask her to start praying. The same about Tony said, right on the days of John the Baptist, the kingdom of God suffered violence, and only those that have violence taken it by force. We prayed enough, and God wants us to heart. How do you think if our fathers and mothers have supported this protest from the beginning? How do you think if the bishops and whoever they are have decided to support this protest from the beginning? I am not sure what happened would have happened yesterday. But you all kept quiet. You refused to say nothing. All you talk about is tithe and offering. God will ask you people for the blood of these innocent ones. God will ask you guys also. Because you have the responsibility to speak to government. Why would you people not join hands together and decide to go to Aso Rock and speak to this man and say, why not listen to this youth? You guys kept quiet, allow it to degenerate to this level that it is today. We are innocent blood, we are wasted on the street. 28 was counted yesterday. I don't even know how many now would have been dead as of this morning. They refused to allow the ambulance to go in there and pick them up. You guys kept quiet, sitting in your comfort zone, doing as if nothing was happening. When your own children are being killed, you guys have children. For goodness sake, you have children. How will you feel if your child was murdered in such a manner? You guys are the voice of the voiceless. You are the voice of the youth. Every church in Nigeria. I'm a pastor. But I feel pain in my heart to see our pastor said nothing about this. How can we push heaven when we don't have the love of humanity in us? Jesus said in his word, said on that day, we said, depart from me, ye workers of iniquity, for I know you not. Jesus cannot speak to one who never believed in him. Jesus was actually talking about pastors. And the Bible said, and they said unto Jesus, where have we offended you? Said, when I was hungry, you gave me no food. When I was homeless, you gave me no shelter. He said, how? When was that? Said, because you refused to do it unto your brother. You could not do it unto me. So you're keeping quiet in the face of this senseless killing. You just killed Christ. What shall it profit a man if he gain the whole world and loses his soul? Many of us are beginning to lose trust and confidence in you guys. I'm calling you guys today because I'm pissed off. Whatever anybody wants to do, they can do with me. I don't bloody care anymore. I don't care. Allow this to happen. Since yesterday till now, you guys are quiet. What stupid money are you people collecting? Then you allow this injustice to continue. Even look at the one that calls himself a VP. He's a pastor. A senior pastor in one of the biggest church in Lagos. It will never be well with Osibanjo and his children. A pastor. Your children are being killed because this Osibanjo has his church also in Lekki, as is of Lagos. So that shows many of those protesters are church members of this murderous pastor called Osibanjo. Many of those protesters are actually church members of this murderous Osibanjo. You kept quiet because of the money that people get. May thunder that have no break strike you and your families. May thunder that was created in 1960, when Nigeria get independent, may it strike all of you dead. May God of heaven rain brimstone upon you and your entire family for this murderous action you took against innocent people yesterday. May you guys not know no peace in your life. May those that help you, may they kill you. May those you help, may they kill you. May your enemy run after your life. May your friends run after your lives. You have murder sleep. And sleep you will not get. You have murder peace. And peace you will not get. They should keep it quiet. A time will come, there will be the church in Nigeria. When the Fulani would have overrun you guys. You understand what some of us are fighting for. I protest here. I demand my right in Sweden. I'm not part of them. They gave me that right. But my own people, my own leaders, some of them who said they are educated, how can a professor in law, Osibanjo, your death will be worse than the death of this innocent youth. A professor in law, my foot, your death will be worse than the death of this innocent youth. You and your paymaster, Tinubu, your death will be worse than the death of this innocent youth. This youth died heroes. You will die in shame. You will die in disgrace. You allowed money. Know what the Bible says? Says it will be difficult. It will be more easier for a camel to pass through the eyes of a needle than for a rich man to enter heaven. Because of all the money that you guys have made, you have refused to speak out against injustice. You are afraid that the government will come for you. In the Bible days, none of the apostles got feared. That is why today sometimes I weep when I remember the late Archbishop Bessie Dausa of blessed memory. I'm not sure this will happen in the Dausa time, and Dausa will still be in this room by now. I'm not sure this will happen in Dausa time, and the Dausa will still be sleeping by now. In his time, I am very sure Dausa would have come out and create, an havoc in Nigeria. Our greedy pastors and bishops, all of them, they are adding it under their beds at the back of their wives. On Sunday, they will come and start preaching nonsense to us. Telling us nonsense. Telling us nonsense. All they talk about is money and wealth. Your children were being killed yesterday. There's no statement from you guys. For the past 14 days, you guys kept quiet. You couldn't go to Aso Rock and talk to this man, this murderer. I begin to believe what can you say that the man in Aso Rock is not Buhari. Buhari will not be so heartless to have done what happened yesterday. The man is Aso Rock is someone else. The Nigerian people should wake up. Let them begin to investigate who that man is. That man is a murderer. That man is a murderer. The Shiite Muslim, he killed them in their thousands. Now he has turned against the Satan youth to kill them in their thousands. How can a man begin to murder sleep and think he will have sleep? The blood of this innocent youth, we ask all of you, everyone that kept quiet in the face of this injustice, may the blood of this innocent youth ask of you. Every one of you that have kept quiet in the face of this murder that has happened to these innocent people, may their blood ask of you. And for those armies, you killed this youth that were actually fighting for you. You are going to be killed. Go mark this today. You are going to die a slow, painful death. All of you. You're going to die a slow, painful death. One, the international community is going to come after you. You'll be dragged to International Criminal Court of Justice for killing armless protesters and also for shooting at citizens with their flag, which is against the International Convention. You were paid. You were paid to do this. We know some of you, because of your greed, you decided to murder your own fellow youth. All in the name of some peanuts that were given to you. We were not at war. Their blood will be asked of you. The youth are resolute. I know that. Even at night yesterday, when Channel Television were there, the youth were still at Lekki. They have decided to end it all. They are saying we are ready to die. I just told somebody yesterday, I said, Buhari made a mistake. He just made a mistake. He just made a mistake. He has actually taught the wrong set of people. He has touched the wrong set of citizens. He has touched the wrong set of people. This was yesterday.
Now our correspondent Olu Phillips is live in the Lekki area of Lagos. Let's go to him now. Olu, what fresh information can you tell us now?
IJ, what started some days ago as a peaceful protest, peaceful young people marching through the streets and making their voices heard, has turned into a Black Tuesday here at the Lekki toll plaza, which is just 100 meters away from me. Now, this place used to be well lit by the street lights. Remember that we spoke live here from this spot at 5 p.m., telling the whole world that these people are still peaceful, sitting on the floor and telling the whole world that they want their government to listen to them. And after that time, just few hours after that time, when it came into darkness, the street lights went off and some folks approached in uniform and opened fire. I'm gonna speak to one or two persons who were very close to some of the firing range and what they have to say. Please can you come? Tell us what exactly happened. Speak up.
So, we were protesting peacefully. After comedian AY approached us, he addressed us. There was nothing. We were still protesting peacefully without any violence at all. Immediately, the street lights, they went off. People started shooting at us. We were able to recognize them. They were putting on uniform. These were the military men, the soldiers. We were lying down, waving our flag, telling them they are protesting peacefully. But yet they refused. They were shooting directly at us. It wasn't to drive us away. It was to kill us.
Okay, I'm gonna let him stop there. I'm gonna bring someone else. IJ, this is live updates and all our equipment are away. We had to make we had to improvise these systems. You can see I have some. You can see, but I have a lot of folks, friends here in front of me. Those who are protesting and they're pointing their torchlights, phone lights on me to illuminate this place. Look at this man, for instance. He's conveyed a few people to the hospital and he's got blood stains all over him. I'm going to ask him to step out again. I'm bringing someone else again. Look at this man. This is part of the damages that are happening here at the Lekki toll. Now, IJ, if you think that is not good enough, IJ, look at this. Take a look at this.
Carry the camera. Go.
Take a look at this. Take a look at this.
That's bullets.
This is it.
Bullets.
These are evidences that people were shot. Earlier, we saw some pictures that we sent in of someone who was shot on the thigh. 2 people have been taken to hospital that we are aware of, but there are more than 9 persons are receiving treatment in various hospitals across this place. This is what is happening here at Lekitol. I have just a few minutes or few seconds to leave this place because we are now under a guarded area by some of these guys, and they assured me that I couldn't do this for more than 3 to 4 minutes. So IJ, the world, Channels TV, we are speaking live from the Lekitol Plaza. Allow us to leave now for safety.
So this is what you just experienced. Indignation. Boy can't escape this. He forgot. Listen, this guy does not know what he's dealing with an intelligent time. The youth of my generation, we are too intelligent. Do you know they made the Central Bank of Nigeria to cut off the donation that was coming in from people? In less than 1 hour, they turn on to kryptons currency. They've done everything to make this protest not to work. And the people have kept on, improvising new technology. They wanted to cut off the internet. And immediately the people turned up to VPN. So they knew that everything that we were doing was not working anymore in order to discourage these guys from continuous protests. All they could do was to strategize and took some soldier men. A military man called me and said, do you know the guys who actually were used as thugs were soldier men? They were not thugs. I now understand that even the prison break in Edo State was the work of some military men who disguised as thug, created by the Buhari administration in order to discredit the peaceful protests of these innocent youths. He said so their men were brought, they were disguised as youth to attack, to create an avenue for the Buhari government to do what they did yesterday. A military man told me this. Said they were paid a lot of money that even the naval officer told them, you don't need to do this. You also know there was a video that went viral about 3 days ago, Friday, Saturday or so, when a military man masked his face and put on a shade and he was talking to his fellow military men, fellow soldiers. Say, do not allow yourself to be used to kill these protesters. That they are fighting for you. I remember I saw that. So these are evidences to prove that this was a calculated murder. A calculated murder on innocent protesters. And my pain is our mothers, our fathers, kept quiet because their children were not there. That shows this bloodsuckers do not value us. I am also accepting one thing that Unadi said. Why do we continue voting for these people? They only value you when the election is near. The moment election is over, these political criminals, these politicians, these Boko Haris, they will never listen to you anymore. But when election is coming in, they want to act as if they loved you. But the moment election is gone, they will never pick your call. They will never listen to your plight. They become lord over you. in 2023. I'm pleading with the youth all over Nigeria, even those of us that are in diaspora. It is time we return back home. Let's go and make a change that we need to make. Enough of this mediocre system. They've murdered your brothers, they've murdered your sisters. They maim and they aim many of them. Many of them today is going to be, deformed for life. Let us go back home and vote out these criminals. Let us decide to make a change in Nigeria. There will be never a time that Nigerians need to be united than this very particular time. There will be never a time that we need to unite as one entity than ever before. This is an opportunity for us to come together as a people and defend our land and take our land away from these criminals and do what Rawlings did in Ghana and kill all the likes of these ex-criminals that have held the nation hostage. Rawlings was a youth in his time when he restructured Nigeria. But the Nigerian military, they are so corrupt, they are so greedy, they are so self-centered. The youth, particularly the youth, some of the youth, these Hausa men, these murderous northerners, they don't see anything good in prosperity. They killed us for no reason. But they don't know, they've just woken up they just woken up a sleeping giant. I just got the information now that the youth have also reconvened at Lekki Toll Gate. As I'm speaking to you now, the youth have also reconvened at Lekki Toll Gate. They've refused to give up. They refuse to be intimidated by the shooting and the death. Rather, the death has awakened them to say, my brothers, my sister died. They are dead this morning again, protesting peacefully. And if care is not taken, they may allow the youth to pick up arms against the Nigerian state. And I spoke with one of my friends also, who's also a military man. Because I didn't sleep. I have not slept all through the night. You can see me. Just within less than 24 hours, I have emaciated. Because I started thinking, what life will I live when my own was killed just like they were cows? Even these malams, these bandits, these terrorists, these Boko Haram in army uniform will not shoot a cow the way they were killing my people. Since the North do not want to be part of the South, they should allow the South to go their own way. Staying together is not by force. Since they feel we are not the same, since they feel our thinking is not their thinking, why would they not allow us to just go? This is the time to cry for the dissolution of the nation called Nigeria. This is the time for us to cry to say, the South will go on its way. Let the North who do not want progress, who are so barbaric in nature, let them go their own way, while we, the South, remain peaceful and united. You guys do not want a peaceful Nigeria. Why can't you guys leave us alone? Why forcing your demonic selves on us? Since you guys have refused to move forward, why not allow Nigeria to have peace? We are tired. And the painful part is our certain leaders are actually supporting them because of the peanuts that they give to you. The money that they take from the South. They will take you to Abuja. They will share it little for you. You will sell your conscience. Every certain politician who is supporting this evil will never depart from your house. Every one of you that supported this evil, may evil not depart from your house. All because of money. You betray your own children. The children you live among in the same state, you allow them to be murdered by strangers. Even when they called you, Tinubu, you were asking them if you were the one that ordered the soldiers to come and kill them. It means you knew that it was Buhari or your son, Osibanjo, that ordered the massacre of the people. Why should we be together if you do not understand the way of our thinking? Why should we have a president that do not care about the feeling of his people? I remember in the United States of America this year, around May, when this George Floyd's issue came up. The president was speaking to the people on hourly basis. The entire police force, we are begging for forgiveness from the youth over the brutality that has been meted on them. Even when the military were sent out, the armed guard were sent out, they escorted these people to protest. They were part of the protest, but they never allowed them to degenerate into crisis. Every protest that is not being provided security will actually end in crisis. Because in every right-thinking people, there are hoodlums among them. You allow them because you know quite all right that you allowing them, you allowing police to go there or to send the military there for protection, then this very particular protest will last for 30 days and the UN will have no other option than to intervene. You cut in all the security apparatus, you ask them to lock themselves in, not to come out, because you want to make a point. You thought it was going to degenerate, but we refuse to allow it go so. And all you could do is to bring your militia, so their men from the north into the south. To create the little havoc that happened on Monday. And on Tuesday, you start killing people. Raining bullets on them. Bullets was raining in the air. It is time we go. And if anybody that is in France here, let's call the French community, the Nigerians in France, to see if Tinubu is actually in France. Let them go and chase him out. Let them go to the street of France and cry to the French government to chase out that murderer. He had murdered sleep. And Tinubu cannot run to another man's land that when he could not take care of his own country. He's an enemy of the Nigerian people. He's an enemy of the Yoruba. Tinubu sold the Yoruba out to the Fulanis. Let's go our separate ways. It is enough is enough. There is a number of the United Nations humanitarian. There's a number of the United Nations humanitarian service. You can also call them also. Let's cry to them. Let's tell them our people are being killed. We need help. The number is +121. The UN United Nations Humanitarian Center +121 296 31 234 +121 296 31 234 +121 296 31 234. Please, let's call the humanitarian center. And also, because I'm ready. I know they will come for me. Anyways, I don't give a hoot anymore. The people that died yesterday, I'm not better than them. The people that died yesterday, I'm not as good as they are. Okay? Now, if you have gruesome videos, if you have gruesome pictures, okay, somebody just said that he's in France. Please, anybody in France here, let us bombard that idiot. Let us bombard that idiot, that criminal, that murderer in France. Let us protest at the France, parliament today that they want him to be repatriated back to Nigeria. He had murdered sleep. He should know no sleep. Very soon by 12 o'clock. Hello, guys. Before I continue, by 12 o'clock Central Europe time, that is in 2 hours, in less than 2 hours from now, we're going to have a Zoom meeting. A Zoom meeting. If you are interested to be part of the Zoom meeting, send me DM me on Messenger or WhatsApp. We're going to have a Zoom meeting by 5. Every Nigerian all over the world in diaspora. We're going to have a Zoom meeting by 5 o'clock. By 12 o'clock, by 12, in less than 2 hours from now. If you're interested in that meeting, DM me, through Messenger or DM me through my WhatsApp number, so that I can send you the link so you can be part of the deliberation. We must put our heads together to make sure that these people don't go scot-free. Please, guys, if you're interested, let me know. If you have any video where these killings were taking place, or they were shooting by the military or the police, please send it. You can send this video to BBC News. To BBC News on +44 7561 65803. +44 7561 65803. That is a BBC number. My number is +46 73 957 1107. +46 73 957 1107. +46 73 957 1107. That is my number. DM me, WhatsApp or Messenger, and I will send you the link to the meeting that is going to take place by 12 o'clock today. And the meeting is going to be broadcast live. We are ready for them. Send your pictures to BBC. Send your pictures to Guardian. The Guardian number is +46 777 511 8171. +46 777 511 8171. I have sent a lot of videos and pictures to them, and they have acknowledged it. So let us do the same. Let us call on the international community. Let us cry to them that we are being killed. And also, there's also a petition going on right now on social media space that the international community, international organization should charge Buhari to international criminal justice for crime against humanity, for genocide attempt on the Nigerian people. Let us lean our voice to this. Let us make sure that we, as a people, lend our voice to this oppression in order for us to have justice for the fallen heroes at Lekki Tollgate and every other part of the nation. Yesterday, even in Abuja, the police, the military men were supporting the thugs to kill the protesters in Abuja. So that is my number. If you want it long, just send me a message and I will send you the link. You can be part of it in the next few hours. So I'm going to end in about 5 minutes so I can have some time to rest, because I'm coming back again immediately after the Zoom meeting. I'm going to be back again here to give us more update on what is actually happening right now in Lagos. I just put my number there now. +46 73 957 1107. Guys, I need to go right now. We see again by 12. Those of you that are going to be on the Zoom meeting by 12 o'clock, we see by 12. And those of you that will not be able to be there, meet me again immediately after the Zoom meeting. Meet me again immediately after the Zoom meeting, and I'm coming, guys. Let me take a number. Seven, 8. So I'm going to be back again immediately after the Zoom meeting. We're going to come back to give us update of what is happening, and we'll continue to speak out to these people. Please let this video go viral. Let this video go viral. Let this video go viral. We are over 200 here watching live. Let the 200 of us share this video on our platform. Let this video go viral. Let them see that we, the youth, we are up. We are not giving up. We are not tired. We are not relenting effort. That the killing that they thought they did yesterday will make us to back down. Let them know that no. Let them know that no, we are not giving up. So that people can also know that Tinubu is in France. Let people edit. Let people hear of it. If Buhari is not in town, who ordered the killing? It will be Osinbajo. If Buhari is not in Nigeria, it means Osinbajo ordered the killings of his brother. Yeah. Right now, you can, Sister Mebe, you have my number. Just call me after this meeting. After I drop that, you can call me so we can discuss about that. Okay? So we can talk to the people at home and we can discuss about that. Thank you, guys. See you 12 o'clock at the Zoom meeting. And also, see you later, immediately after the Zoom meeting. We can continue with this. God bless you. I appreciate you guys. Thank you very much. We move. Please, maybe just get in touch with me. Let's discuss this. Thank you very much, man.